And well, when Sonic demanded this match, I guess he demanded his own demise. I told you. See, why would you want to pick a fight? Why would you want to make enemies with Metal Knuckles, of all people, on the Raw roster? That was just suicidal, and this is proof. Well, I guess Sonic was doing some scouting just in case for ASIF, in case he was voted in along with Metal Knuckles to be in the main event there. So I guess he knows what's coming if those two were to end up in the main event at the ASIF. And that all the voting is still available, folks. But coming up next, Shadow. I don't know what he's got planned exactly. We say he's going to preview tables, ladders and chairs. He's going to give his thoughts on all the 3 stipulations, which will be either a tables match, a ladder match, or tables, ladders and chairs for his Intercontinental title fight against Chaos, and that will be at ASIF as well. Or as if. Yes, or as if.
Please welcome the ASF Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Life Form, Shadow the Hedgehog!
So while Shadow's making his way down to the ring here to give us his in-depth look at TLC, what do you think Bart is going to do now, seeing as you've given him that message about Lisa? And the next main event, which we now know will be, of course, again for the YouTube title, Tails versus Lisa. But what do you think he's going to really do? He's going to do the right thing. I don't care what. I want him to be on that show. I like him. I like calling his matches, and ever since the rule of the anti-heroes, he hasn't had any. But listen to Shadow now. Stop worrying about that. Leave that up to Bart.
The degree of pain. That's what the ASIF to me and my match is all about. And you people get to select how far me and Chaos go for the Intercontinental Championship. And as you can see, I have all the degrees in the ring with me. Let's take a look at the punishment that will have to be endured with each of these weapons. First up is the table match. The idea to put your opponent into a table. Now, I always enjoy destroying my opponents, and there is none finer way than to blast someone right to hell with one of these. However, comparing this to what else is on offer, I would prefer to pass. But that, of course, is me. Next, we have the ladder. A weapon of many uses. You can charge people down with it, hit them in the skull with it, and most importantly, win a match with it. Or, if you're crazy enough to do it, jump from the top onto your victim below. Now, those 2 weapons will be the only degree of pain if selected. But like before, that is not my option. Before I leave you, let's take a look at the chair. This weapon can only be used if TLC is selected. And as simple as it looks, I know for a fact I can use it to break bones. But not taking away from my opponent, Chaos. I'm sure he could do the same. But TLC does not just give me a chair, but more ways to use the ladder and the table. A leap from the ladder to a table is for sure the maximum degree of pain that anyone can suffer. For Chaos, anyway. As for me, well, feel free to vote on what you want. I accept any degree of pain.
No, wait a minute. That was Chaos. He came through the crowd there. I don't know if you saw, but oh man, and he's just, Shadow's just, I don't know. I guess this is a great opportunity for Chaos here. Yeah, Shadow's just been talking about all the degrees of pain, but now Chaos is going to give us a true example of what to expect. He's going to give us a live demonstration, and his punching bag is going to be Shadow here. And he's cracking some bones now for sure. He's just beating him senseless with those two steel chairs. And now Chaos having his way with the furniture here in the ring that the Shadow laid out. I guess this was inevitable. I guess maybe Shadow was expecting it, but obviously he expected it at the wrong time. Well, Shadow has still got this main event later, this Champions Clash, to get his head into. And now he's being assaulted here by Chaos. Hey, he's taking an early advantage here. I don't like the look of where this is going. I don't like the look of where this is going at all. This is going to be big. Look out. And, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Shadow just got driven through that table. That was the ultimate degree of pain right there that he just gave us a demonstration of. And Chaos doing that sick, freakish dance, whatever that is. I don't know, he's just nuts, you know that. He's more crazy than Shadow when it comes to in-ring action. And this is a perfect example of that. Fall away slam. How much more damage is Chaos going to ensue here? And where the hell is security to break these two up? Because Shadow still has a match later on. Wearing him down now with a sleeper hold. Continuing the pressure here and just slamming him down again on the canvas. Well, we know what Chaos wants. That's all three weapons, because he seems to be using them pretty damn well. And Shadow has been completely grounded here, and oh no, here comes the final nail in the coffin here. This new finisher move, the Vertebreaker. And there is some impact right there. And what's Chaos going to do now? Come on, this has got to stop now. No, this is all good. Oh man, his head just cracked on the side of that ladder there. I think Chaos has done his dirty work. He's happy. I don't think Chaos can ever be happy, but if he can, then maybe he was just then. That's why I said it. But anyway, Shadow, he's in the match later. Let's hope he's in a good enough condition now. But coming up next, he's got plenty of time to recover, so we hope that's going to happen. We're trying to give you an update on Shadow's condition as the night progresses. But we've got tag team action, Eggman with you two, and Aki and Mario. Yes, my two. My two are going to take out the competition, let's say. Luigi needs to be in that slot for the voting for the main event. This is his chance to, along with Mandy. Even though she's got her insurance policy, remember, in that Money in the Bank. So she doesn't have to worry much about it. Everyone's going to vote for her because they don't want her to cash in afterwards. Do they now? I suppose not. But we'll see.
The following tag team match is set for one fall. Introducing the first team from the Mario Brothers series, Luigi.
Well, if you want to give me a prediction here, then it'll be too predictable. Yeah, I already know. Exactly. But this time, Luigi is going to pick up a victory. You know why? Why? Because they're working as a team for once. This is no singles competition or no one's at ringside. We're going to see, you're going to see how good Luigi and Mandy are at tag teamwork. My clients are an evil force to be reckoned with when they team up. I think there was a question on the forum quite recently that asked me if Mandy and Luigi are on SmackDown in the tag team division, would they be tag team champions? My answer was simple. I said yes.
And his tag team partner,